Hey everybody, this is Tiffany. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to come on today and talk to you guys about a quick, easy, pull together meal option for you. I know that these times can be very difficult in terms of being cost effective. The price of gas is getting higher, food costs are getting higher. So we really want to try to be as cost effective as we can when it comes to making meals for our family. So my idea for today was to give you guys a recipe that mimics takeout without the cost of it being takeout, okay? Some things that you'll need. A lot of the stuff you already have in your pantry or at your house, so that's cost saving right there. The first thing is our chef's knife, okay? It is this bad boy right here. It is my favorite knife in the kitchen. This is pretty much my soul knife. I don't know if anybody else uses it. It's mine. I love it. I use it all the time. It is my baby. Slices really, really easily. It's very sharp. I even use that small knife to cut into my spaghetti squash, to cut into my watermelon, cantaloupe, things like that. The other thing that I'm using today is my Prep It Up mat. It breaks it down if you are new to cooking or you have watched those cooking shows and they tell you to julienne or dice and you're like, I have no idea. Here it is. Here's what julienne slices would look like. Here is what small, medium, and large dices would look like. And then it has a ruler on the bottom of it, so if you need to cut something at a certain length, you got the ruler right there to help you out. It has a sticky back so that when you put it on your counter, it doesn't move, okay? The other thing that I'm using is our wok. Now, when you look at this wok, you are gonna go, Tiffany, you told me this was cost effective. That thing's expensive. And you're right, it is. There's a couple of things you could do to change that up though. Host a party, you could get this free. You could get this half off, which saves a lot of the money there. Or purchase it, because here's my thought on this. When we look at a wok, and I was guilty of it too, when I looked at the wok, I'm like, I don't make enough Asian food to warrant me spending that much money on a wok. But then we got it, okay? We just happened to have a really good party that we were able to purchase it at half off. So this bad boy lives on our stove. That's how often we use this. Think outside the box with it. We scramble eggs in it. I will fry potatoes in it. I use it as a fryer. I will dump my oil in there and I will fry my chicken cutlets in here. I will fry my tostones in there. I will fry everything in here. Because it's higher, it doesn't make the splatter mess that most skillets do that we use. And it's not as bulky as pulling a personal fryer in and out all the time. So it goes way beyond just Asian cooking, and for me it is absolutely 100% worth the price. Everything has a guarantee. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing product. All right. In terms of what we're making tonight, we're gonna do a pad thai recipe, okay? It comes together with 7 ingredients. That's it, okay? No long, complicated recipe here. 7 ingredients, most of which you have in your house already, okay? So let's go for the stuff that you have in your home. Soy sauce, okay? Most of us have some soy sauce. Most recipes though, you only need a tablespoon or so. So even if you have those leftover soy sauce packets from takeout, use those. That works, okay? Ramen noodle packets. I know we all got these in our cupboard. I dare anybody to comment that they don't, okay? All you do, you use the noodles and you pitch the seasoning packet because we have our own seasoning, okay? Peppers and onions. I already have them diced, super duper thin, okay? I have red bell pepper and a yellow onion. And for my protein, I'm using shrimp, just for something different. You can absolutely sub it out for any other protein option that you want, whether that is chicken, whether that is beef, whether that is turkey, tofu, anything, okay? I bet you if you really wanted to be crazy with it, make this recipe and put in scrambled eggs instead as your protein. It's gonna be delicious, okay? The one ingredient is our meal mix. Pampered Chef has 4 or 5 different meal mix options. Each meal mix comes in a pack of 3. So that's 3 meals right there. You want to not have such a robust flavor, or you're cooking for yourself, cut it in half, and there you have 6. That's the cost effectiveness of this, okay? But this seasoning, this guy right here, does all my work. That's it, okay? So that's it. That's all we need to make dinner tonight. It's gonna come together super quick. So if you are a busy mom that is moving and shaking, getting the kids from soccer practice to ballet practice to choir practice, or you gotta go to the gym, you work late and things are crazy, I'm about to show you how quickly it comes together, okay? So I've had my oil getting hot inside my wok. I can feel it. It's pretty warm right now. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my peppers and onions, and we're just gonna put those right in there, okay? Look at that. Step 1, we're already good to go. And then just move them around. We don't want them to all clump together. Oops, I saw one try to escape. All right, and because it's thin, I do have the wok on a little bit of a high heat as well. So keep an eye on them. They will come up to temp pretty quick. After that, what we want to do is we're gonna let it go about 3 to 4 minutes. We are going to stir in the pad thai mix. So, an ingredient that I forgot to tell you about is water. So I'm gonna go off screen to grab that super quick. All right, typically water isn't something you measure, but here we go. The recipe that I'm using says to use 1 tablespoon. So since I'm making 2, I'm actually going to double it and then add 1 more. Yes. So from there, what we are going to do is we are going to add the soy sauce, or the soy sauce. Whoops. I'm losing my mind over here, y'all. Sorry about that. So it is 2 tablespoons soy sauce, since I am doubling it. I'm gonna add in a couple of extra. In our family, there really is no such thing as too much soy sauce, but if you are a little more sensitive to it, stick to the recipe or even use less, okay? Peppers and onions are coming along really well. Then the pad thai mix. Oh yeah, this smells so good. So the pad thai mix actually gets measured in a 1/4 cup, so that means I need a 1/2 cup. Okay, that's pretty much the entire packet. So, boop, in we go. Oh. Peppers and onions are smelling awesome. So from there, just gonna whisk it. Now at this point, if you guys like it spicy, add in a few red chili flakes if you don't want the spice or the kick. don't add it in, okay? The glory of cooking at home versus ordering takeout, you control what you put in it. Even the vegetables, if you want to add in mushrooms, if you want to add in cauliflower or broccoli or carrots, have at it, okay? Have some fun with it. Who says cooking has to be serious? Yep. And then if you wanted a little bit of a deeper flavor instead of water, what you could do is you could use white wine, or you could even use chicken broth, okay? I do not have chicken broth that is open yet, so I just went with water because it's quick and easy, okay? You're welcome. So, make sure we're doing good here. I'm watching my water to make sure that that's coming to a boil, which it looks like it just about is. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. FYI, join our team. Becca spoils you. I'm gonna go ahead and get these ready. Okay, this is all I want. I'm throwing everything else away. Okay, all I want. Everything else is getting thrown away. Okay. All right, I'm gonna throw those into the water, get those going. Ramen noodles cook in about 5 minutes. Super quick, super easy. What I am going to do with the shrimp is I'm going to take the tails off and cut them up a little bit. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I want it all to be bite-sized. So by taking the tails off the shrimp, I am not eating a messy meal. Okay. Again, you could totally prep this ahead of time. If I was thinking, I would have, but I wasn't. But again, in the amount of time that it's taken me to cook the noodles and cook the vegetables, this entire thing's coming together. So, this is how quick. And each piece of shrimp I am just cutting into 3 pieces so it's bite-sized and it fits on our fork. That way nothing really gets lost, and when you take a bite, you are eating a little bit of everything. Okay. Get the noodles. Get those stirring up. Okay, and another reason I like our meal mixes, and I like this particular recipe as well, is that I think sometimes people stay out of the kitchen because I can't cook. With our meal mixes, you don't have to worry about that, okay? They do a lot of this for you, okay? And then all you have to do is pull it together. The ramen, I didn't do anything to that, okay? I just boil it. We already do that when we make ramen. The shrimp, technically, the shrimp that I have is already cooked. All I'm doing is warming it up to temperature with the rest of the food. Okay, so I don't have to worry about raw, undercooked shrimp. I don't have to worry about deveining it or doing any of that stuff. The hardest part is cutting the vegetables. And in actuality, if you don't want the vegetables, don't put the vegetables. Okay, or go into your freezer section and get the peppers and onion mix that are already sliced. All right, you could absolutely do that and then just grab however many handfuls you want and then throw them in. Let them cook in the pan with the protein. Everything comes together quick and easy and it'll be awesome. Okay, so again, cooking doesn't have to be hard. Comes together super duper quick. Oops, that one had a little extra something going there. I got 2 more left. And then we will stir everything up, check our noodles, and see where we're at. And this is pretty much it, y'all. Okay, dinner is about 4 minutes away from being ready. Oh, yes. Oh, I wish you could smell it. I wish there was smell-o-vision as an option, because this is amazing. Okay, checking the noodle situation. Okay, and then if you look in terms of cleanup, because I know another reason people might not cook a lot is the mess in the kitchen. I have 1, 2 pots, and that's only because I'm adding noodles. You don't want noodles? You're down to 1 pot, 1 pan, done. Then you just have a knife, the cutting board if you use it, and the bowl to mix the pad thai mix. And that's it. So even in terms of dishes, not a lot happening there. All right, so once all of that's going, add the deliciousness in, stir it all together. Okay, just make sure everything gets coated and it's all delicious and amazing. Looks like my noodles are done, so I'm going to drain those off super quick. And then the noodles go in here, and that's it. Okay, so there it is. Oops. All right, I'm just draining off the noodles, guys. All right, almost there. All right, take the noodles, dump them in, and then stir everything up. Hi. Okay, what do you think? Does dinner look yummy? Yeah?
Wow.
Right? Look at that.
Those look like the noodles I eat at my favorite restaurant with all the sand, but except it had vegetables in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. Dinner's done. That's it. I will plate it up so that way you can see what it looks like.
Hi.
On the plate. My daughter's saying hey. So we want to make sure we get all of it. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look amazing.
I want to see. I want to see.
You want to see? Check it out, kiddo.
Ooh.
Right? Look how good that looks.
There's a whisker.
All right, guys. There it is. All right. Dinner and done in 18 minutes and 42 seconds. Tell me that's not quick and easy and super inexpensive. You guys have any questions, let your consultant know. Otherwise, have a fantastic night and happy cooking. Bye, guys.
Ooh. Mom.